Would you be interested in delving into the emotions of Jannik Sinner alongside me? Let's examine his remarks following his triumph at the Australian Open, marking his second victory at this prestigious tournament. To begin with, Jannik Sinner, due to his demeanor, is exceptionally well liked. This is not something to be taken lightly for someone who achieves as many victories as he does, frequently those who win. In any case, he captivates the audience. He unites them because he possesses a spontaneous, serene, and generous demeanor. In the statements immediately following his victory, he expressed a thought for everyone, the first being for Alexander Zverev. Allow me to demonstrate from this sequence of images, how he is genuinely concerned for Zverev. Observe.
To begin with, I would like to commence with Sasha once more. It is indeed a challenging day for you, and not solely for you, but also for your entire team and your family members. You possess an extraordinary team supporting you. You are truly an exceptional player.
As he addresses him, he touches his head and scratches it. This is a gesture that is done when one is worried. Let's move on.
Keep believing in yourself, because I think your players, and not only all the coaches, everyone involved in the sport, know how strong you are, not only as a player, but also as a person. So keep it up, keep working hard, because, well, believe that and you can lift one of these trophies. I wish you only the best.
And so he expresses his hope for him to secure a Grand Slam victory in the near future. Indeed, as I emphasized in the analysis of Zverev's communication yesterday, it is quite a significant burden to have reached numerous Grand Slam finals only to have lost each one. Consequently, a genuine wish for him to triumph in one of these soon.
What can I express? We have worked extensively to be in this position once again. It's an absolutely incredible feeling to share this moment with every single one of you. I am aware that part of the team is at home, along with my family and everyone else, but it's truly amazing to accomplish these things, and even more importantly, to share this with all of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a noteworthy gesture present here. He acknowledges his team and expresses his happiness about having shared this prestigious trophy with the entire team. However, he brings his hand to his face and scratches, which might appear to be a simple itch gesture. Nevertheless, itching around the nose area is frequently an indication that something is not entirely right with the statement being made. He is likely not completely happy to share it with every team member. Subsequently, he turns to Kila, his coach, who is already known to be departing. Let's listen attentively.
It rightfully belongs to you. You probably, perhaps, maybe I am trying to persuade you, but it is your ultimate Australian Open as a coach, and I am extremely, incredibly delighted to share this prestigious trophy with you.
He is genuinely persuaded of what he articulates regarding having shared this prestigious trophy with Kyle, because that particular gesture involving the mouth, specifically licking it, is precisely the gesture one typically makes when savoring something delightful, and he truly enjoys what he is expressing.
My previous changed to none, so Simona and I believe you are absolutely amazing. The combination of coaches Andy, the physical trainer, and the physio. I'm very happy to have you all here. Thank you so much.
And here he is not very sincere, because in fact when he says everything started and expands from Kyle to Simone, the other coach scratches himself. In fact, while speaking, he does not look directly at Simone, but looks also and especially at Kyle.
Tournament directors Reagan and Gwyneth, I sincerely thank you both so much for making this entire event possible. It's truly incredible. This tournament is really special to me. I hope it stays as successful as before. It's truly the best Grand Slam, and I'm so happy to be here. You take great care of us and make us feel at home. Thank you so much.
In this segment, he expresses his gratitude towards the organizers, and subsequently, we will observe that he transitions to acknowledging the sponsors and ultimately concludes with appreciating the audience, without neglecting the more modest roles within a tournament, such as the ball boys, the line judges, and the chair umpires. This is precisely what elevates Sinner beyond his exceptional tennis skills, his remarkable communication. Because he refrains from speaking about himself even though he has just secured another victory at the Australian Open. Let us watch and listen attentively.
To all the sponsors who make this event possible, because what the sponsors accomplish is truly incredible, enabling such an extraordinary tournament to happen. To all the ball boys, the ball kids, and the chair umpires, I'm aware of how diligently you work. Thank you very much.
And how could I not conclude by praising and thanking the fans? It's music. Did you see the faces of the ball boys? They were looking at him in adoration.
The most important part is you guys. You are amazing, and your support means everything to me, not just from the first round, but even a week before the tournament started. It was an amazing atmosphere to come here. I feel your love and can't wait to see you again next time. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Now let's move on to two moments from the press conference, two moments that I believe are significant for understanding how Sinner's body functions in relation to the emotions he experiences. Shall we take a look?
Focused attention and steadfast concentration, business as per the usual routine for each of you as you carefully and meticulously prepare yourselves, ladies.
However, I must mention that right now I genuinely have nothing substantial to comment on regarding this matter. No, I simply finished an incredible performance once more here. I wish to savor this moment, truthfully speaking. And then, as you are aware, there's the upcoming hearing. We are now informed of the specific dates, and it's just that I desire to relish this particular moment.
A journalist poses a somewhat predictable inquiry, referencing the forthcoming appeal concerning the doping case involving Jannik Sinner. He endeavors to respond with diplomacy, expressing that he is presently savoring this particular moment and the delight of this triumph, yet he inadvertently reveals his genuine emotions. Actually, the fact is that it's not quite like that. Indeed, he says, to be honest. To be honest, when one tells the truth, there is no need to use fillers like, to be honest, I am sincere. And when these are used, they indicate the opposite, which in this case means he is worried. And he is annoyed. And how could he not be? But the statement suggests otherwise. It's understandable, one can comprehend. However, even in his apparent calm, you can see, thanks to this verbal inconsistency, how he is not calm. Let's move on.
It was not an unfavorable season by any means. On clay, I am uncertain, not Congress. I am unable to perform any better, correct? I am involved in this. These are inquiries regarding a world I cannot predict by participating in the future, but certainly we are striving to immerse ourselves into this liberty in the style of play because it represents a significantly distinct style of gameplay, particularly due to its emphasis on varied movements. Subsequently,
Regarding the question about winning other Grand Slams, obviously on surfaces different from the Australian one, he says that to be a complete player, one must know how to play and win on all surfaces. However, as he says this, he touches his throat, which also indicates an apparent sense of calmness and awareness of the improvements that need to be made, the step that must be taken. However, the fact that he touched his throat is a sign of underlying concern. In this regard, because in nonverbal communication, the throat is considered an indicator of a delicate area, as it is often the area that gets sick, and when a person makes a statement and touches it, it betrays a bit of thought. On this topic, here is nonverbal communication, an essential subject for understanding people, establishing the appropriate level of empathy with them, detecting lies, improving relationships, but also for understanding oneself, considering that we are born knowing nonverbal language perfectly. Otherwise, the human race would become extinct. Because after a few days we would die of hunger,